So, hello everybody and welcome back to more Hoard of the Dragon Queen. And this is our week number 3, part number 4. So guys, you just saved a monk, came back to the city, took a rest, received your new part, and a new quest from this monk if you choose to take it. And he has left you now.
Well, he wanted us to go back to the camp. I guess we're going back to the camp.
Yeah, I think it would be wise finding out as much as we can about dragons in the local area while we're here. Like, somebody must have seen dragon activity around here for there to be dragon eggs in there. And it would just be useful to work out what colour they are.
Do you ask anything or anybody or?
I think I'd specifically ask Artemis for her social skills and finding information through unforeseen messages that she's spoken about while we've been drinking and resting. And I think it's time for her to put it to the test. But I think generally, if everyone was up for it, we could ask around. However, if people don't want to ask about, then that's fine. I'll go ask about myself.
Yeah, so what do you do, Artemis?
Investigation. My investigation.
No, your investigation. I mean, what are you trying to do exactly? I haven't asked for a skill yet. Just tell me what your course of action is.
If this is an idea, I'll just ask the governor if this is the first dragon activity sort of in the area, if there's some sort of historical relevance. He would know.
Nods his head and says, haven't heard of any dragons here. Not during my time, and don't know of any sightings of the sort. That is the first bone and flesh dragon I have ever seen.
Can we roll to see what we think if he's been genuine or not?
Yeah, you can insight. You can always roll an insight check if you wanna figure out if somebody is lying or not. But I would like you insight checks, perception checks of your own and stuff like that. I'd like you not to call them out and just roll them in chat on a GM roll.
Oh, what the fuck's the command for that?
Yeah, I'll complete.
What the hell's the command for it again? /GM roll?
/GM roll, that's it. Instead of roll, GM roll. Brutus, you feel like he is being genuine.
It's not, man.
Yeah, it is that.
Interesting.
It
is. TOGM. Or /GM roll, yeah.
Yeah, only the GM can see it.
Is it the one word?
Yeah, one word.
Alright. Well, as I was saying,
And I presume I get the same feeling.
the monk wants us to go back to the camp, and if they're really planning another attack, this could be time sensitive.
Where else would the attack go? I'll ask the governor.
Yeah, I don't think they'll just go out to attack just for one escape.
It's, to be perfectly honest, it sounded like the monk was more bothered about them moving and attacking somewhere else than necessarily attacking like here.
They don't.
Yes, the monk's not worried about him attacking here, but they were worried that the monk had information about the camp. So now that the monk has escaped, they might be nervous that there's an attack incoming, they might change up their battle plan.
Yeah.
That's why the monk needs more information.
Yeah.
There'll definitely be more restrictions to getting in.
Yes.
How
I don't
were we,
think
like, how far away was they from Greenest? It was like a couple of hours. It did seem like if we tried
Half
to
a day.
Hours or something?
6 hours.
Half a day.
yeah, 6
Half a
hours.
day
So
travels.
I mean, they could easily get here very quickly. They would like mobilize a force.
If they would have followed you exactly after, they would have gotten here way before this point in time right now.
Yeah. Like, they must be wired. I mean, are they? They might just send out a small party though to search. I wonder.
No, they could break down and move the camp.
Yeah.
And if they move the camp, it might involve moving all that treasure. So we could get that back for the townspeople who are now broke.
Especially stuff that was mine once.
Yeah.
Like you're a townsperson who's now broke.
Yeah. We break.
As an example.
I'll ask him.
Yeah, swimming in money like Scrooge.
Because you got like fucking 250 gold, didn't you?
I take it all in
I-
copper and start swimming in
Yeah,
it.
chop pieces.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'll ask him if he has like an assortment of scouts, hunters, rangers, etc., etc. Did anything like that survive the battle?
He shakes his head. I barely have enough people to keep all of this in order.
No. I mean, were any of the people that survived previously scouts, hunters, rangers?
We have a couple of hunters out, but they're gathering supplies for the people still alive. Crops have been burned and the mill is not running anymore. The green fields offer a lot of game. It is the only reason we can still survive here and haven't moved
Yeah.
and taken refuge in another city.
So if they were going to attack another city, would it likely be Peragos, looking at the map that we've got available to us, or is there any smaller things in between here that we can't see?
No, we are the only city around. I'm guessing Belgast would be a good attack, but if Leonor gets there first into Candlekeep, they're gonna expect that. So I rather think that he has a big advantage, especially riding only on as one. Belgast is safe, in my opinion, and I don't think they'll attack Greenest anymore. I can't say anything about their further actions.
No. The
That's
question is,
my
where
best
would the
guess.
Spanish Inquisition go?
The Spanish what?
Inquisition.
Nobody
Why,
expects
why,
them.
don't, why don't we go back to their
Yeah.
camp and see if they're leaving and we can just follow them to where they're going?
No, I'm completely down for that. I'm just thinking that if they are going to move, it might be wise to warn the place where they're moving to, etc. Or if there
Well-
was any hunters, we could find out, are there any other notable cave systems? Any, like, you know, like
Well,
a
the
big
count-
a big cave to store all of this treasure and dragon eggs and have an army around it is like a pretty, you know, you kind of would think, oh, that, you know, there's a great big field with extra fucking rock over there that could possibly use there, rather than, oh, there's hundreds of caves everywhere, millions of caves. Otherwise, there'd be a holy mountain. It would look like a block of Swiss cheese.
Well, the governor apparently has birds. The monks of the governor has birds that are traveling between the towns. So presumably all the towns are now informed of the attack.
I know the birds are going to secret locations for the monk.
They just tweeted at each other.
Yes, but they're... If you have birds as a communication system, presumably you can communicate between towns.
But yeah, I'm just saying the birds that got mentioned were going for where the monk is. We don't know where they're going. Well, he might.
I asked
but we don't.
the governor if he's warned the other towns via bird wire.
He nods
Has
his
he,
head.
has he tweeted them?
He nods his head. Birds have been sent. Ravens, white ones, the hardy ones, have been sent towards Burgess, Candlekeep, Bardus Gates, Cornerbow, Iliabor, and Easting to warn them of the attack.
Just
Have
out
they
of
all-
curiosity, like, is it like in Candlekeep? Do you have to like have a book to go in? Like, do you have to contribute? To like, do I get that wrong?
That is not Candlekeep.
It's named Candlekeep because it's a lighthouse.
Yeah, it's Lighthouse. It's not. That's not Candlekeep. That's actually. One second. That's actually.
I'm thinking of something else.
No, it's not. It's something. One second. I know the city you're talking about. It is actually not a city. It is actually just a fortress.
No. To gain entry to the Hall of Wisdom, a must gift the library with a new tomb of immense value. The gatekeepers accept tombs no less than 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, interesting. No, there's a from the game Baldur's Gate itself. There is an additional that I think that was the thing he was talking about. That
No,
is
I was talking about the Candlekeep one. Like, what
Yeah,
Gary used.
yeah. So that's in the lore of the Forgotten Realms. So if it is in there, then that's how it works.
My character probably always wanted to go there, but like, it's you know.
It's one of those. It's one of those things you like always like dream about, and as your previous life, you never like think you can grasp them. You know.
So close I can almost taste it.
It's like being in the shop selling potions to people and kind of thinking about, oh, if I just was there. Okay, so well, that's about enough exposition here. So do you guys what do you guys want to do? What's happening?
Yeah, we just poison all the food and
Yeah, we poison all the rations.
Okay, good. Everybody
Um,
has.
Do people want to set off straight away?
Everything else seems to be handled. The other neighboring towns have been warned of the raids. The only thing we don't know is where they're going next and what they're doing, and we find that out by going back and spying on them.
are there any armor workers in Greenest?
I'll be perfectly honest. There probably is, but they probably had their hammers nicked.
Chucky, are there any like armor workers in Greenest?
In Greenest there are
Or
no.
leather workers?
I mean, there are a couple. There are actually 2 smiths, but unfortunately, those smiths were destroyed in the attack.
I would mention that my father was a leather worker, but he's been dead for a while.
Does anyone have like the opportunity to get me some studded leather armor?
Yeah,
I'll
if
use
you give me something like 360 days, I can craft it.
Investigation check if you want.
Roll me an investigation check, yeah.
Station check. Sir.
You talk to the castellier, the dwarven castellier, and he can easily find a. I mean, there are a lot of guards died. You can easily find him to find you a studded leather armor that would fit you.
Were any of them wearing a +1 shirt?
But he does ask for half the normal price for it.
I'll just give him 20. I think it's like 45 or something.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it's
about-
45.
The thing is like
45.
you can't resize leather. Like there's no way you can. So like who's gonna like you coming along? It's like just a lucky thing. Like they just fit him.
Trust
Yeah,
me,
actually-
Simon. If you could squeeze me inside of something that was leather, I could reshape it eventually if it was tight enough. It might end up reshaping me if it was too tight, but you know what I mean. Like it would just
It just
expand
grows into your skin.
over time. Yeah.
You just do like a cup instead. Yeah, leather.
Okay.
While I'm asking that, I may as well just ask if anyone has like a mithril shirt or anything around.
The dwarf
No,
looks
I
at
can't.
you.
I can't wear a mithril shirt.
You're looking for
You can't.
mithril in the town of Greenest, my son?
It's a joke.
He kind of looks at
Come
you
on.
up and... Yeah, he's like... Dwarves are not very known for their sense of humor.
But he's big.
Oh,
I call him
sure they are
Smelly
dwarves
and
that
Lee.
are humorous.
Well, in a different way than humans would perceive it.
They find it really funny that when somebody tells a joke and takes the piss out of them, to punch each other in the face and kick each other in the shin.
That's just a good time, Gary.
Exactly.
That's like rock concert.
Just like I said, not the beard.
Well,
Okay,
I maxed
so
out my armor, guys. We did it.
what do you guys do?
I don't really think I can upgrade my naked armor.
You can make yourself more wise or more dexterous.
I'm gonna go and adopt a crane position on a pole.
Monks wear light armor, don't they?
Nope. They can wear
Well,
armor, but if you want to get
They can wear light armor
the
if they
unarmed
don't add their wits.
the unarmed bonus, then no.
Plus, I could potentially give him like if we ever get to the point where I'm actually willing to just go around touching people, I could give him mage armor.
It's like beginning of first level when you're wearing no armor
Oh, 10
and not
plus
wielding a
Dex plus.
shield. Yeah, I would lose all that, and I'm probably actually better off the way that I am because I also get unarmored movement, so I can move 10 feet farther than anybody else.
What's your wisdom?
12, I think.
Could be
14.
better
Yeah.
considered.
So I've got 16 and 14, so I got +5
Right.
overall, 15.
Okay, so what's the plan, guys? What do you do?
Like I say, if everybody wants to go now, then go now. If not,
Yep.
then I'll
I think
help
time
the
is of
town.
the essence.
Okay, awesome. So you guys start on the road towards back to the raiders camp.
Is there any horses or anything before we fucking leave? Because even though I can move 10 foot further than everybody else, my fucking sandals are killing me. They're starting to wear down the bottom of my scales. They're not red anymore. They're
there
turning
are-
brown. All kinds of shit, man.
There are
They have any-
horses.
If they
Right.
have any horses left, they're probably going to keep them for food.
I'm not gonna
The-
eat the horses. That's even more sacrilegious than killing the fucking cobalt.
Eating a
The
horse
town is
fine.
starving. Of course, they're going to eat the horses.
They're not. They're gonna wait for the
What do you
hunters to come back.
What do you
You've
think
probably
happens?
eaten like a whole horse in your life if you live in like the
The-
general England area.
That was an accident. wasn't supposed to
Governor
go in.
Knight here. Governor Knight here has several horses still left. He would give them to you, but unfortunately he cannot just give them away. So he's asking for about 75 gold for each horse.
Just
What
gonna
kind of
walk.
horse are they?
We're gonna bring them
Gonna
back.
do with,
Normal riding horses.
We're gonna bring
Yes.
them back.
And if we get caught and die,
The
The horses will run back. They're well trained.
Says I'm
Nah,
sorry.
They're all war horses.
I'm sorry. I gave you much of my treasury to help you on your
Just lend them
journeys.
to us. We'll bring them
I,
back.
We're just-
I cannot give you much more.
I start walking.
Just lend us the horses.
He shakes his head. I unfortunately cannot do that. If we don't have the money to feed ourselves, we'll need to
We'll eat the horses.
we need to use the horses.
We understand. Use.
I ask him if the town is tight for money.
Sorry, what?
I ask him, is the town seriously that tight for money?
He nods his head. Everything is gone. We don't have a mill anymore. We don't have a surprise. They've taken everything. We barely have enough to feed our people, and we have about 20 hunters out, constantly hunting for meat. They bring it back and just go on another run. I don't know how much we'll be able to hold off anymore, especially with so many people just working themselves to exhaustion.
Still walking. Still walking.
I count to 150 really quickly and put it in the box that he gave us and give him it back and tell him to make sure that the people get fed.
Shurksei says, this shall keep us for a couple of weeks. I hope we can get the mill running until then.
Well,
you
we'll
got,
just
you got the best working bitch for you.
yeah, we'll just have to bring you a couple of more acolytes back this time.
Yeah, I wouldn't have any problem with that if they're like if they're gonna have to like repay by just working
Yeah.
for the rest of their life.
That's
Like,
if
I'm
that's if we-
clearly okay with them.
At this point, Brutus is
That's
like
if,
almost.
That's if we
almost
can
out
stop
of sight.
Stumpy. That's if we can stop Stumpy from killing all the fuckers.
But just Brutus at this point is almost out of sight.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm talking about him.
I shoot an arrow at Brutus.
Get his attention. Hey, Brutus!
I use prestidigitation. I make little sparkles in the air, like ooh, and he's
I-
like, "Oh my
I
god,
just use,
sparkles, sparkles!"
I used for thaumaturgy. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Get my
Thaumaturgy.
voice 3 times as high. Wait, Brutus!
Yeah, I keep walking.
Yeah,
He
Justin
can
doesn't,
wa-
Justin
he can
doesn't even
walk
look
as
at
fast as he
explosions
wants.
either.
Sorry,
Walk
I,
as fast as you want, I'll catch him.
I create an explosion. Justin doesn't turn around.
Cool dwarves never look at explosions.
Not the worst though.
Wrong
You know what would be
campaign.
really? You wanna know what would be really
Sorry,
funny if
sorry.
we just stayed here and waited until he actually stopped?
So do you guys go after him, or do you just leave him going?
I think we'd probably best to.
See him leaving. I just
We've got to save the
I
acolyte.
take one of my books or something. Just start reading and walking in this direction.
We've
Okay.
got to go. We've got to go save the acolytes from him. So we've got to go.
Awesome.
I wouldn't mind a helper or two. In my shop.
So you guys start towards Greenest. You eventually reach up to Brutus, and Brutus is like grumbling and just walking. Okay, and you reach the just the outskirts of the raiders' camp.
What time is it?
About, this is about 10 a.m. in the morning.
10 a.m. in the morning. As we walk.
No, that's when you start, and you get there about 4 p.m. Something across that.
Okay. I'm just thinking like, did we start at 4 a.m. and walking? Like, it's reached different. It's like 10 a.m. Oh.
Okay, so you get there. You get there about 4 p.m. and well, this side is different. There's not so many people around, And
When we're approaching, can
Yeah, go
we
on.
see the beacon lit?
sorry, what?
When we're approaching, can we see the beacon that's lit?
The beacon is not lit now.
So, if nobody else notices that, I'll point
Light
out.
it, like, light the beacon.
I'll point out that the beacon's been put up, so we should be careful.
So like as you kind of like move around and look down, you see like you find the camp mostly abandoned. The stinking huts of the kobolds have been burned, but the huts on like further in the back, both guard towers still remain. You can easily determine that the cultists tracked away in small groups in all directions. If you would be so kind to give me perception checks.
Oh my god, Chucky. Passive perception in 5th edition.
Perception checks are the most fun checks.
That's exactly why they took the fuckers out.
Okay, awesome. Whoever 10. So everybody
Only
besides
10.
you.
Why would I,
Don't
that's
bother.
still, my
That
passive
is just
thing
take
is
a piss,
10.
though.
Why would I roll to lose perception?
So
Don't bother.
Like my concentration expands so much further than normal. I can't see what's in front of me that I would
that's
normally
exactly how it goes.
You don't
So
see the
you
forest with
like
the
you
knowledge.
review that most of the camp's wagons and pack animals have moved in a train towards the west. You can still see like in the camp there are what seem to be hunters, like kind of arrayed around the fire, with a couple of deer bodies behind them.
Like just from town to town, how like from Greenest to Iriabor, something like that.
Yeah.
How far is it in between?
Iriabor, that would be a full days of travel, maybe even a bit more.
And we're going southish or westish.
You're going like as you went into the vale, you went completely south, like straight down.
So we're like almost into territory. If we're
Yes,
in this.
yes, you are in the valleys over there.
And
And
it's
they're heading west, as in west on the map.
Yes, they're heading towards the western side.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
just move
this-
you back to the camp.
We need another map for
No, not at all.
I think there might be a magical force field between Ferro and Arm that you can't get through.
You know
So
what?
the
I
camp
experienced-
is empty except for like a few hunters,
From
from what
you
we can see.
From what you can see right now, yeah, there's just a few hunters arrayed around the fire.
Are we all still wearing our robes, by the way?
I would put the
Why
robe
not?
back on when we got in range of the camp. Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad they changed all their robes now. Now they all have big.
Now they're all wearing the orange ones.
Nope.
Damn it!
I'm wearing the purple robe.
It's okay. We can use prestidigitation to change the color of the robes.
You can.
Right?
You good, yeah?
I've changed my robe color to gold.
It only
You can
lasts
color- you can color an
one
item.
minute. It's awesome.
You can color. Wait, isn't it an hour?
Is it?
Yeah, color, soil, clean, shit like that.
An hour. That's good.
Okay.
It's weird to me that it only stays clean
Don't
for an
hate
hour.
on
You could soil something as well. If you want to be
Yeah,
really.
you can you can if you get
To
close
be perfectly
to
honest,
an
if you want
enemy, you can just soil an area in
file
advance.
something whenever you want
So
to.
just dirty on that area. I
What
soil
the fuck?
defense.
Not again. Poop jokes aside.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, we just done the ropes, I guess. And
Yeah,
how
duration up
how
front.
far away are we?
You're about 20 yards maybe from the entrance of the camp.
I'll ask if it would be wise to turn me invisible again.
20 yards. Like
How many people are
we're
in
not.
the camp?
We're very close to the camp. I mean,
60
shouldn't
feet.
see
Yeah, on the outskirts. On the
Wait,
outskirts
how many
of the
people
camp.
do you see in the camp?
For the moment, you nobody but like 4 hunters arrayed around the fire.
Or
But the
hunters.
other houses at the end look untouched.
Yes.
Well, I'll
Yeah,
explain
that's-
everything. That's potentially not a good sign because that's where the half dragon that killed our paladin, etc., were. So we might want to tread with caution.
What paladin? I
Think-
don't know about no.
It was before your time, my dear. It was before your time.
Are those
About,
burned
about
down?
literally, about
Yes.
literally 2
Yes,
hours
burned
before
down.
your time.
Okay.
There's no guards we can see or something.
No.
Well, all the kobold
Is that-
huts have been
is that
burned down
noisy for you guys?
apparently.
All the kobold huts are burned down, and there's something else though. There are no kobold bodies inside. As you kind of look around, you still see the poles, the tight thick wooden poles sticking out from the ashes of what once were tents, and still shackles around skirt or hands of people that were still tied to it when it all burned down.
Shit.
Oh, they got burned.
They did it for
But yeah,
turn of
I'll
It's a matter of fact.
re-suggest the idea that it might be a good idea to turn one of us invisible, and we can find out exactly what's in that cave.
Why can't we just kill these 4 people?
Right, you can do that, but it's most important what's in that cave. What if there's stronger forces?
Really, just to
inside of the
point
cave?
out, these guys are openly standing out. Like, it's like they don't even care if somebody sees them. It's like they make a fire. The fire is bringing smoke. They're standing in the middle of the
And
camp.
they're not wearing robes.
They're not
But
wearing
how
robes.
close
They're completely. I mean, you can obviously say that they're some kind of rangers, like hunters, something of the sort.
I thought you meant they were like acolyte hunters.
No, no. I mean, I never said acolyte. I said hunters. Exactly, hunters.
Wait, so this is inside the
hunters.
camp.
Yeah. So it's like 1 second. Let me just point
But
out.
it's not a camp anymore, basically. Is what it's trying to say.
They look like they're talking to each other.
Yeah,
But,
so it's like there's a small fire here, and they're just like a hunter over here, and just standing on the fire and talking. That's about it.
Okay,
Wait.
well, I don't see them as a threat, so I'm going to stealth up to them as well as I can and see how close I can get. Just as a.
So you can just move towards them.
Yep, I'll roll stealth check.
I guess you're going. So I assume we are standing behind and just watching
Pretty
the thing.
Yeah, you stealth behind them and you kind of move around, and they don't even seem to be watching around. Like
Before you, like, what's your intention? Like, what do you want to do?
I'm just trying to. I'm just want to talk. I just want to talk.
they are not even standing guard. You can easily make out that they're not.
I want to. I want
even
to kind of go up to them and just go boo and just like kind of startle them.
Kind of want to move a bit closer, I guess, just not to like get seen, but like just moving a bit closer if something happens.
You move a bit closer. As I said.
And I will again suggest that it's possible to turn me invisible so we can go and find what's in that cave. If we...
I reluctantly touch you a bit. I grab a bit of your
Scaly
clothes
hide.
and yeah, I grab a bit of his clothes and just touch him and make him invisible.
Run away! No.
Wait, I have the robes on at the moment. That might have been a mistake.
You have robes.
Go on.
Okay, so do you actually show yourself to the hunters?
If I realize I have my robes on, I'm going to take them off if they're not wearing robes.
Okay, so you show yourself to the hunters without the robes.
Well, I sneak up to them. Surprise.
Oh yeah, they see eventually as you kind of go near them, they see you. They seem to be kind of just grumbling to each other, talking. They see you, they don't even react to you. They just continue on talking and as if you were never there.
That's odd.
What? Weird.
Yeah, they
So
don't.
just go a bit closer then.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
good.
try and observe the surroundings for it to see if anything's going on.
There seems to be nothing around. You see like a couple of shapes and figures moving around the cave, but you can't really figure out what they are from this distance. But the hunters are like very indifferent to you, or basically anything around them besides their fire and their talk.
I guess I'll just go up to them and say, like, what's going on here? What's going on here?
None of your business. Go along, do your business. Leave us be.
Come on. Oh, you guys are no fun. I guess if they turned
How
it
many
actually
people is he?
me.
How many people is he talking to?
Four hunters.
When he starts talking to them, I was generally going to be prowling around them anyway. I'll walk up about 15 feet away from them in the opposite direction and say to them that what happened here is of everyone's business. It would be best to speak up. And
They're like, what?
after
What's that sound? Where is that coming from?
after I've spoken, I'll move.
We're paid to hunt. That's what we're doing. We don't know. Most of them left.
Where are you from? Greenest?
Shakes his head. Two, my friends here are for The other two, Bergast.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
gonna
be careful now. There's been some
Gonna-
strange activities around here.
yeah.
He just does this.
I'm gonna take my robe off and throw it onto the floor to see how they react to it.
Just
Ooh,
look at it.
spook.
They just look at it and then continue on with the talk and so on. They're very indifferent. They really don't care. It seems like they have no intention of either stopping you, questioning you, or even alerting anybody.
Well, if Artemis has gone up to them and there hasn't been a fight breaking out yet, I'll just walk up.
we'll
You
slowly
look up
make
as
our way.
well?
I'll remove my robe. Not my original robe, but you know.
The hunter
Just
says,
about-
"There's still a couple left. Go do your whatever you are here to do, and leave us be."
I'll
There's a
ask
couple of
them
what left.
acolytes.
Shakes his
kill
head. There's one of those dragon man left. Even whatever his name is, purplish robes.
I'll ask them if one of them is leading them.
I don't know. We're just paid to hunt.
How much are you paid to hunt?
1 silver for each animal we bring in. For each tier,
You guys are
no less.
it's cheap as fuck.
How? We'll give you 5 gold each to hunt something different.
Some
He says, "What is it?"
Half dragons.
shoots
No.
an arrow at you.
Not worth it.
And
What? Name your price.
yeah,
How skilled are they? How skilled do they look? Are they like
I mean,
how well geared are they? I suppose?
Can you measure skill?
they look pretty good. I
How well
mean,
geared?
with a ruler, obviously, Simon. At least 4 centimeters worth of skill on his ranger.
I actually have an
they're
ability tool.
E-pen. They're
Shut
E-pen.
up.
he says, not worth it. Not even for more gold than that. Half dragons. They're powerful. And we care not to risk our lives. Better just to,
Are you sure? Maybe they'll make a good trip.
There might be something interesting in the cave as well.
So how many people are in there? Do you know?
we don't. We just, kobolds come and take the food sometimes. And other times we just wait around here for our money.
And who's the money coming from exactly?
Points towards the cave.
From who?
That's where the
Towards-
kobolds are coming from.
Did you say a
It's
key?
who they're giving you food to.
That's who they're giving food to. The kobolds in
Yeah.
the cave.
I'm asking them who's paying them gold. Is it the kobolds?
Kobolds bring the money.
It's only a couple of silver, it's not much.
No, that's not a good
Are
sign.
you hunting for the kobolds?
No, he's hunting for.
whoever's paying.
Apparently,
Right,
there's still
prepare
half
to die.
one half dragon in the cave as well.
Then I'm gonna suggest that we offer them. They said they were getting paid 5 silver.
1 silver for each deer body they bring in.
And how many deer bodies does it look like are lying around?
For the moment, they only have 3 around them.
Right. And how many silver goes into a gold? Is it 10?
10, yes.
I'm going to suggest that we could afford to pay these gentlemen a couple of gold each to
Just
take
skedaddle.
their hunting elsewhere.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
If they're not going to be use of us, I want them out of here. I don't
I'll
want
chip in 2 gold.
So if we pay them 2 gold each, there's 4 of them. And I'll tell them to, if they want to sell a deer, to go towards Green West. The city's starving. They'll pay for good hunters, probably more than any scrawny little kobold
No, as
could
you said.
manage.
Okay, that's a good enough deal for us. Come on,
And
man.
he
Let's go.
shakes hands with the invisible person that's talking to him.
it classes as an
That's so
attack.
good.
As
I
you
mean,
as you touch
He's
it.
been been hunting for half dragons. He's seen.
I know.
he's seen-
It's probably
It's
the strangest
like
thing I've seen.
yeah, it's like just be indifferent to everybody. That's his.
You start carrying him, he turns invincible.
Yeah. I'll go to place two gold in his hand, but like literally in his hand. I'll tell the person to open his hand. I'll place the 2 gold into his hand, but I'll grab his hand, not aggressively, just just clasp it, and I'll just say just one question. We really need to know how many are in there exactly.
Haven't gone inside. Don't know. Oh, kobolds are coming.
Excellent. Run away! Off you go, hunters. Bye bye. Don't forget to take the deer.
They start moving, and towards
Did
you,
you
you
take a deer?
see. Yes, they took a deer.
Good, good,
And
good.
behind you, about 100 feet from you, you see about 4 goblins and a large drake.
Kobolds? Goblins?
Just like the ones that we fought in town.
Yes, but these kobolds are winged. They are flying
Okay.
about. And there is another drake, but this is a lot bigger than the ones you fought in town.
Okay. Well, the bigger they are, the harder I can hit them.
Okay, so roll me initiative.
Okay, so I'll just back off a bit. I'll
How
back
far
off a
away
bit.
are they?
No,
How far away?
100 feet for you guys.
I'm gonna roll for initiative because I'm not quite sure, but like I'm probably gonna stay out of this until I'm needed to preserve the invisibility.
Okay, just god damn it, let me find the pen. Let me find the pen.
You can probably skirt around to get an get like advantage.
Hey, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if this
Yeah.
thing doesn't drop, I'll be behind it. Basically.
So are we just like, I mean, we are initiating now, but
That's
like,
good. That's good because I go last.
Brutus, sorry, no, Brutus is first. Brutus is first.
are you announcing this? Like, what are you doing? Are you
No,
saying
I rolled a 1. I'm literally going last.
They're
We could-
100 feet away.
We could probably say something.
Yes,
before
they
we
are
initiative
100
starts.
feet away.
I mean,
You
we
can
can,
say, yeah, free actions is
we
that's
can talk
another
to each other. Like,
that's
there's
an, yeah
nothing-
that's another house rule actually for those wondering watching this. There are actually no free actions, and you could only talk on your turn in 5e, but that's something we're using differently. For you can actually free action talk.
Yeah, it's a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. Like, you can't like stand around like talking forever, but like short commands should be like, yeah, I'm going to
Well,
this.
we're in combat right now, so
Yeah.
Brutus, go.
If we are allowed free actions before they come towards us and anybody moves or anything like that, I'm just gonna boom and draconic. The fall of Tiamat has come.
I forgot to pick up a longbow.
Okay, you pick up a longbow.
No, I forgot to pick up a longbow.
You
No,
forgot-
you
I meant
just
to-
pick one up, dude. You just pick one up. It's fine.
No,
There's also 20 arrows on the floor right next to it as well. Lucky you! Lucky you!
Lucky
I'll
you.
do my 80.
No,
Chuck, you was just
Hey,
confused.
no, I was just
Trust me,
joking.
Justin.
he's made worse things teleport out of nowhere before, trust me.
No. Justin just goes to like a nearby a jar, smash it, and a legendary bow drops.
and a couple of green rupees.
I don't think so.
It's a shame. That'd be a pretty unlucky drop. I'd prefer a jar of dirt.
So it's
Okay.
actually. Oh well, okay. Either way, it's a crit.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
I'm throwing a javelin at one of the wing kobolds.
is ripped.
And I have disadvantage.
Oh no!
So I do 5 damage.
Kobold
What's,
still
what's
alive.
the odds for that? I say.
They're not good.
1 in
Odds for like rolling
36.
double ones like that.
It's
Oh,
1 in
actually,
400
it's
to roll
1
double
in-
20s, and then 1 in a 36 to
Double.
roll double ones.
Awesome. Next in
So-
line. Do you want to use your movement, Brutus?
Yeah, I'll move forward like 15 feet. I think they're 100 feet away.
Yes.
I'll move forward 15
you-
feet and draw my my hammer.
Awesome. Good.
you
And
make
So
like
whereabouts
kobolds
away and
appear?
whereabouts are the kobolds?
you guys initially start at 100 feet from them. At the moment, the only one who has moved is... Hinko is about 70 feet from them because he originally started closer to them. Brutus is about 75 feet from them. And you guys, Rostani and Odemis, are about 100 feet from them.
I'm just
So
thinking like
whereabouts on the
there's.
map away?
So basically, they're here. 1 second.
Here's the thing. I'm thinking like. You can put out the kobolds on the map maybe, but do we want to engage this combat now? That's just what I'm thinking. Maybe 10 minutes left, so should we just go over time?
Let's just go over time.
I'm fine with either.
There can't be that many. Like, it can't be that hard to kill them.
Yeah, let's just
No,
rig them.
just
Chances are the boss is inside of the cave anyway, so
Yeah, let's just rig them.
we've just got to get the key. We've just got to get the large key off the large drake and then open the door, and then the boss is behind it.
it's like he's like dangling conveniently from his neck, like just a
Yeah.
big fucking like a boss key Zelda-esque thing.
Okay, so Artemis, what do you do?
So I'm pretty much here, right? Or I'll
Yeah.
hide behind. I'll use my movement to hide behind a tent if I can.
Okay, good. So you use your movement and you hide behind the tent. Roll me a stealth check.
Can I do that with the 30 feet?
Yes.
12.
Awesome. That is your stealth check. Next in line
I can
is...
also make a shot.
Go
I
on.
do that.
What do you do?
So is it at disadvantage for 100 feet range?
If you attack, you're out of stealth.
No, I will take first.
Okay, good. So yeah, you do have disadvantage. Are you taking the kobolds or are you taking the guard drake?
That's 14.
It's 14.
Who are you
Or-
attacking?
A kobold.
Kobold is a hit. By the way, God, your typing is very loud. Just pointing that out. Okay, you kill a kobold.
Did the kobold that Brutus hit, did he die?
Yeah, the one that Brutus hit
No.
did not die. No.
Yeah.
So that now it's accurate. It's 3 kobolds and a guard drake.
And now I'm super sneaky, like.
Awesome. Okay. Next in line after that is the drake
Please don't
himself.
move my character. I want to be like positioned behind it. Everyone.
Is the guard drake's turn. The guard drake's turn moves exactly in front of Brutus and does nothing else. And the kobolds kind of like fly around and start shooting pebbles at Brutus. That is their closest target.
Oh no, not the fucking deadly pebbles.
Those things are
Doom.
constant.
Brutus 19 against AC.
Miss.
Miss. Okay,
AC is
awesome.
19.
And let's actually put them some Indian music over here. And let's go into Rostani's turn. Go, Rostani.
Fucking hell, you don't keep her inside of a Pokeball, Chicky.
Gonna. Is this who's the injured kobold?
The one in the middle, right here.
Gonna use a magic missile. I'm gonna shoot 1 missile at that kobold and 2 at the right mode. This one. So 1 missile at this middle and 2 at this one.
Do it.
First missile, it's 1d4
Yes.
for each plus 1.
Yep.
Takes 5 damage reduce.
Kills the guy.
Then I do 2d4 plus 2 on the other one. 7 damage.
And this guy's still alive.
Well,
Okay, and after that, do you want to use your movement in any way?
Gonna back away a bit, like just doing like I don't know, a bit as much as I can behind, so I'm not in any range of any stray pebbles. No, I can't go there. It's turning. I don't know. That's fine.
Awesome. And after that, Henko. Do you do anything?
Can I? How far up are the kobolds flying? Like, I'm guessing not very far.
About
but,
20 feet,
like,
yeah. About 20 feet flying in the air.
Did I say about 15 feet?
20.
About 15.
20.
I'm 5 foot up, so there's that. Yeah.
You can
I
throw
was gonna-
something, I guess.
No, I was going to try and get them all inside of a thunder wave. It's a 15-foot cube originating from you, but I'm guessing that wouldn't hit the 20 foot in the air. So I think I'm going to have to go for. Can I get them in a line, Chucky? Or they're not in a line? Is that line that they're in there also not a line?
It is a
Just
line.
like
It is a line.
They're definitely all in the line this time.
Not the Drake. The Drake is not in a line.
Yeah, not the Drake. I'm just
Yeah, the
cool.
kobolds
People
are in a line.
demanding tiaras in the chat.
Yeah, I know. I have it somewhere.
Tiaras?
Problem solved.
Oh,
Oh,
So,
sorry.
go on.
I'm just curious what Rastani's specialization is as a mage, since he hit level 2. I don't think we ever.
Tiaras.
Tiaras, obviously.
Princes.
Toddlers and tiaras right here.
But seriously, what'd you pick?
I
What's your
wouldn't say
school?
you're proficient in toddlers.
Transmutation.
Okay.
Because I've been an alchemist for a while, so I think it makes sense to play. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, somebody else got a tiara. Okay, go on.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Rush of Gale Spirits. I'm gonna move to line them up horizontally. So like I'm not trying to push them back towards the cave. I'm trying to push them back to. Actually, no. Do you know what? Fuck it, Chucky. I'm gonna go behind the fucking Drake. Can I get another cobalt within 15 feet of it, or do I have to stand below them?
No, you have to stand.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go and stand behind this fucking Drake. If I cast a spell, can I still use a bonus action?
As long as it's not a spell.
As long as it. Oh, you mean as long as the bonus action isn't a spell?
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna send away with it.
Okay, good, do it.
Yeah. So I basically out of the middle of nowhere, a force just summons from inside of the Dragonborn into a 15-foot cube around me. Everything around me must make within 15 foot of it must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, and no, I'm not trying to target Brutus as this before anybody else. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Awesome. Okay, the God Drake rolls a 15, and the Kobold rolls a 9.
And I think we worked out my thingy. I put it on my sheet. With
Yeah,
plus
13.
profession plus wisdom. Yeah, so 13 for my
Yeah.
for my spell save. So the dragon only takes half damage.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action,
That Kobold dies.
yeah, for my bonus action, I'm gonna use flurry of blows, and I'm gonna attack the Drake.
Okay.
Where are you standing in relation to everyone else?
Exactly between Brutus and the Drake.
Does it get advantage on flurry? Is that like
I get advantage because it's behind it.
Yeah, so you don't see him.
That's
16
flag and
on
sail.
the God Drake, that's a hit. Awesome, 4 damage. And the 15 is a miss.
You know what that magic number is?
It's at 17. Gotta be.
Okay,
And
awesome. Gone.
how far did I have to travel to get towards the Drake?
You're behind the Drake right now.
And about how far did I have to travel to get there?
About 25 feet.
I'm just gonna move 15 feet away from it then.
Oh, you should stay adjacent to it.
I'm gonna position myself on the other side of it, so that like I'm kind of covered from the one cobalt that's left.
Okay. And
I don't want that fucking cobalt to be a rogue and do a back attack on me or some shit like that.
Okay, Brutus. What's up? What's up, Brutus?
Everybody is also very, very, very fucking deaf at this moment of time, because when I did Thunderwave, there was a sonic boom that went out 300 feet.
Sorry, can
Okay,
you just
so
say
Brutus, you what weapon are you using, Brutus?
It's a warhammer.
So you just like thump the guard Drake on the head with your warhammer for a hefty amount of damage. The guard Drake is a bit dizzy from this hit right to his temple, but he's still up and going. Anything you want to?
Does anybody have anything on them that isn't secured as well?
No.
1 second. If
Yes,
we're getting
oh my-
if we're all getting funny hats, let me get mine as well. Go on.
Yeah, I just read the last line of Thunderwave. In addition, unsecured objects that are within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect. So, like, if for example, like the kobolds aren't wearing, belts, their pants would just fly away.
Okay, so they have no pants, so the loincloths can like just fly away, and now they're completely naked.
I think that's gonna be Garrett's title, like the Pantsinator.
Yeah. Now their natural weapons exposed though, they get an extra attack. And I'm very sorry for my turn taking a turn and a half, but I didn't read the whole spell out, sorry.
Is it ranged?
Okay, good. And next after that, Artemis. What's up, Artemis?
Is it my turn? Oh really?
Artemis? Can you talk louder? I can barely hear you.
What's my if I can need to change my keyboard version. So I can make an attack on, say, an uninjured one, and since I'm hopefully stealth, I have advantage. Yes. No.
Sorry,
You're
what?
attacking the uninjured kobold?
Attacking the last kobold alive?
I mean, you can shoot it.
Is that-
There's only one left.
It barely has any HP left, right?
Wait, is
No,
there
that's
a guard
uninjured.
lizard? Is that still alive?
Sorry, what?
The guard lizard drake or whatever is that still
Yes.
alive?
Yeah, still alive.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll take that. I'll take that then.
How can
Okay, do it.
how can the kobold be uninjured? Didn't I shoot it?
You shoot the other one that Gary killed.
Oh, right.
Awesome, and shoot it. Come on, Artemis.
I have
Show us your gun.
advantage, so I hit for 23.
That's a hit.
For 16 damage.
Weird thing is,
Christ.
your keyboard is louder than your voice.
Yeah, well, your keyboard isn't.
Your
so
face is louder than your voice.
It's easy, just turn the caps lock button off, it'll make less noise, because your keyboard's shouting.
I'll turn it
whilst-
on and-
yeah.
is that quieter?
Obviously
Turn
the
it
switch
off.
must be the wrong way around, that's all.
Awesome. Okay, people are not handling our funny hats. Fam, I can't take it anymore. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on. No more missions of chat. And after Artemis is trained, Artemis, do you move?
Does it kill it?
It does not
they-
kill it. No, the
Okay,
guard
then I
is
make
still
another
up.
attack.
Do it.
For
That's a hit.
24. For 8 damage.
And it does not kill it as well. He is still up.
I can.
Okay, after Artemis, the Drake itself. The Drake starts to pound on the Dragonborn. So Dragonborn.
He's just pounding like a brother.
Yeah, he's just pounding like a butter. Dragonborn, you are affected by 3 hits.
Wait, does
Actually, I'm gonna make that
Sorry,
25.
A 15 is maybe 25.
Wait.
No,
Does
does
7 damage
not
count?
cut. Does not cut. And you're attacked by a 18 and a 19. Have dragon.
They both missed. No, they don't. They hit.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it was a great fucking idea standing next to this thing.
Yep, of course. And you get 10, 6, 11 points of damage taken.
You'll manage.
Sorry, not that's 16. That's 16, not 11.
You'll manage.
16 points damage taken, and after that the kobold starts
16 or 11.
16. I misspoke. I forgot to add their damage bonus.
Oh, it's just if you misspoke.
And the kobold starts whirling another one of those stones, and the deadly. I forgot what they're called.
Sling?
Slings.
Swing. Deadly swings of deadliness, and they shoot at the Dragonborn and roll a natural 1. Too bad there's no.
He hits himself in the face.
He hits himself in the face with the just. And
He goes
next,
like, we have.
That does no damage.
by the way, Justin, you have a tiara. I don't know if you noticed yet.
I'm ignoring it. Okay. Whose turn is it?
Next in line after that is Ostani.
How does the thing look? How does the dragon look?
The dragon looks very, very damaged. It's bleeding out, it's barely standing on its feet, but it's still standing.
Who's after me? Like,
No, that was before you, just before you.
yeah. I'll just I'll just make a really lame comment about not taking it cool and cast Ray of Frost
Got to chill out.
for a critical hit.
Where to go ahead? Roll damage?
That's a 2d8 right there, right?
Yep.
Get frozen. For like
frozen.
mediocre damage, but that's okay.
Kobold is dead.
I said dragon.
Cobalt.
Dragon is dead as
Drake.
well. They were the same issue.
Drake.
Drake
Everything.
is
is dead.
How the
Everything is
fuck
dead.
can a Drake and a Kobold have rolled the same HP?
They haven't rolled the same HP. It's
We did so much damage
Dra-
to that Drake, dude.
you
The Drake's taken a bunch of hits, and the Kobold hasn't.
The Drake's taken 7 plus 8 plus
Plus 16.
plus 8.
Oh,
You mean they had the same amount of left or something?
Yeah, they both have the same amount
Yeah,
of HP
yeah,
left.
I think he just worded it.
Yeah.
wrong,
okay. So after that, next in line is Hinko.
Is it what's still alive then?
Kobold. You could?
Put the Kobold on top of the.
No, there's just one kobold flying. Still one kobold flying. That hasn't been killed yet.
And why do they have wings? What is this?
You deleted
They-
all of them. I
they-
thought
Yeah,
they were all
I
dead.
know, I know. Doesn't matter.
They drank some Red Bull. It's fine.
Right.
Plus 5 to
Just
plus
have
5 to
wings,
initiative.
I'm
Just
gonna
my way.
stare at it and I'm gonna roast it alive.
Roasted
You're using
alive. Use your breath weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's dead.
Toasty.
Toasty, and you hear a loud grumble coming from the cave. Like the stone itself shakes a bit.
And that's
Something big is inside, and
Yeah.
you guys are gonna have to face it. So that's where we finish up Hoard of the Dragon Queen, week number 3. We have music over here.
Third out of 4th and final week.
Yes, hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed playing it. Let's just finish up with some shoutouts. So, what's how I have you on Skype? So, Justin, have anything to say?
I'm gonna go first. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come back next week. I hope you check out Honorbound this Sunday, which is another D&D campaign that Chucky and I are both involved with. You can also follow me on Twitch at Cavalier Guest, and I stream Monday through Friday. I play a lot of Hearthstone, and I'm actually going to start doing a special Final Fantasy Tactics challenge. So if you guys like Final Fantasy Tactics, you should definitely check it out.
I try and beat
Yeah.
Neil.
No,
Not trying, succeeding.
I think Neil would admit that I have beaten him in Final Fantasy Tactics, actually.
I didn't even know it was multiplayer.
It's not. But in terms of the knowledge of the game and the the amount of stuff I've done with it, I've done way more than he has.
Nice.
Sounds good.
You stand.
Awesome. And Simon?
Thank you everyone for playing and everyone for watching, coming here and watching us just play a bunch of online dice game. Yeah, guys are awesome. Shout out to Ice character who is the new Cadence because Chucky hasn't pronounced his name right a single time. So shout out to
Artemis?
that.
Why? I haven't pronounced it right?
You say Artemis.
Oh yeah, that's
Artemis.
that's the Romanian way of
You
pronouncing
can
it.
just call me Alchemist if that helps.
Yeah.
Alchemist.
I'll be the real alchemist of the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, yeah, that's probably it. Follow me at Chipnil if you want to. It's up to you. And yeah, thank you guys.
Isai?
Yeah. Thanks for watching. There seems to be like pretty decent amount of people that are returning week in, week out, which is really nice to see. It's nice that we actually had 3 weeks in a row without any gaps, which is pretty cool. And before people have time to escape, I want to just make a quick shout out to hashtag YOLO and hashtag Play. You
Yeah,
have
for
been
the-
great.
Yeah, for those who don't know, this shout out has been going out on all of the D&D shows I do besides Honor Bound. So yeah, that's like
It's your duty to do it for not about. You have to do it.
don't think
No,
that'll
but
happen.
I've also been playing Shadow Mordor, and that's a really good game, so you should probably get it if you like slaying orcs or uroks or whatever they're called.
Yeah, Shadow of Mordor is awesome. We played it here as well. Gary?
I'd like to dedicate my shout out to Square Enix on the note of Final Fantasy for being kind enough to release the game that came out like 3 years ago finally on the PC and not put any graphics options in it, so it runs like shit on everybody's PC.
Okay.
Okay.
There was nothing more entertaining than spending $10.99 on Final Fantasy 13 for my computer that has the power of about 10 Xbox 360s to find out that it just won't run.
Interesting. Interesting.
I
Yeah.
got Dark Souls Steam, and it just wouldn't run for me, and I was pretty
So,
pissed.
well played, Square Enix.
Well,
Or go
bad.
follow them and abuse them on Twitter like I did.
13 was a letdown anyway. You're not
Fuck
missing anything.
you, Square Enix.
For my own stuff, but this is my
Jeffy,
wizard
you
hat,
have
by
to
the way.
do shout outs on your own show.
I have
Yeah,
to do shoutouts
what about-
everywhere.
That
It's
is.
Just
always
That's
gonna
like
happen.
listening to your own music. Come on, man.
Exactly. So for my own stuff, there's only like a couple of things I want to say. Go watch Honor Bound. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome week. That's tomorrow at 10 p.m. my time.
It's not
So
tomorrow,
that's-
Chucky. Tomorrow's Saturday.
Oh, tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. Sunday, 10 p.m. my time.
Rolling by himself
And-
tomorrow. Found.
Rope, yeah, just gonna like take minions of. We actually
He's
got.
gonna get the voice
We actually got
changer out.
fan art. We've got the fan art out with amazing art for the characters. Like forget Stephen Noble. That's the name of the artist. Stephen Noble. Awesome guy. Go follow him on DeviantArt. Amazing artist. He did some artwork for Unbound. Besides that, there's a new show that's gonna be coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm working on it with Justin. So no more details than that, but a bit more. There's something you guys have never seen before, so this is new. This is like
is it just a picture of you with your pants down?
yes, this is like completely new. You guys have
Like
never
how
seen that,
everybody just went
and
sexual led.
I will. I know you guys
Wow.
will enjoy it. So stand around for more news about that as work progresses into that, and my headphones are falling off.
Actually, gonna DM a campaign, Chucky, and use the rulebook.
Oh no, never. Ugh. Ugh. It
No,
sounds
he's gonna do it
horrible.
without DMX.
Sounds horrible. Sounds horrible.
Something I've never seen before. Chucky without DMX.
And yeah, just like give us a follow and give every one of these guys who shouted out any social media a follow, because they're awesome to be here and do this with me. Amazing cast. And yeah, just hoping to see you next week in the same numbers as now, even more. And yeah, bye bye and have a good week until next week. Bye bye.